What is up guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Soman and today's analysis video is going to be about the Premier League game between Tottenham and Arsenal. So Tottenham lined up in a 4-4-2 formation which mostly changed to 4-2-4 with possession, with Lucas Moura and Sissoko attacking the wide areas, and they also kept a solid 4-4-2 formation without the ball. While Arsenal on the other hand lined up in a 3-4-3 formation which mostly changed to 3-2-5 with possession, with the front three getting narrow and the wing-backs moving up to give the attacking width. And Arsenal also changed their formation to a back five without the ball. The start from Tottenham was really good, and their compact high press created a few issues for Arsenal very early in the game. Tottenham's aggressive man-oriented high press with a high defensive line, and Luiz under pressure lost possession. Pressure from Harry Kane, and David Luiz gave the ball straight to Lucas Moura. Arsenal made quite a few cheap mistakes very early in the game, and they were very lucky that Tottenham could not take any benefit from those mistakes. Again, this time Martinez gives the ball straight to Son, but Arsenal once again got away with it. But as the game progressed, Tottenham started dropping deep, and they only used Harry Kane and Son to press Arsenal's backline whenever they tried to build their play from the back. But Arsenal's back three and the two midfielders meant that Arsenal had a clear 5v2 advantage in their favour. And since the Tottenham midfielders were not moving up to press the Arsenal's midfielder, so Arsenal were easily able to build their play. The Tottenham midfielders are now dropping off, which means the Arsenal midfielders now have lots of time and space in between the lines to receive the ball and turn. Ceballos receives the ball from David Luiz, and he is under no pressure from the Tottenham midfield, so he can easily receive the ball and make the play for Arsenal. Once again, 5v2 in Arsenal's favour in the first phase, and no issues during the build-up phase. Once again, a simple straight pass to Ceballos, who again has acres of space to run into, with Tottenham's midfield nowhere to be seen. Despite the early difficulties, Arsenal's build-up became a lot easier as Kane and Son were not getting any support from their midfield as the game progressed, while Tottenham on the other hand did not take any chances with their build-up, and they mostly tried to use a direct build-up approach. Tottenham are trying to use Harry Kane as a target man to win the first ball, with Son trying to win the second balls. Once again, long pass to Harry Kane, who could not win the aerial duel, but Son is there to win the second ball. Son wins the second ball, and now he has two Tottenham players ready to attack the spaces behind the line. So unlike Arsenal, Tottenham did not try to build their play from the back, and they mainly tried to catch Arsenal using long passes from the back. Arsenal mostly kept a 3-5 formation with possession in the first half, and that created lots of issues for Tottenham. The front three were playing very narrow, and they were forcing the defense to get narrow, to open the spaces on the wide areas for the wing-backs. The Tottenham full-backs were not getting any defensive support from their midfield, and they were getting isolated in a 1v2 position on the wide areas. Here we can see Arsenal's 3-5 formation with possession, as they constantly tried to create overloads against the Tottenham full-backs. Aubameyang is forcing the full-back narrow, and the wing-back is now totally free in this space. Sissoko is not helping his full-back defensively. No defensive support for Aurier, who was isolated in a 1v2 position, and Arsenal had a great goal-scoring opportunity. Arsenal played a total of 19 crosses from these wide areas, and most of those crosses were played in the first half. In the second half, Mourinho made a few changes to his defensive formation. Tottenham reduced the distance in between their lines, and they sat in a deep block of 4-4-2. By reducing the distance in between the lines, the midfielders were able to provide defensive support to their fullbacks, and thus Tottenham were able to neutralize Arsenal's overloads. This way, whenever the Arsenal front three got narrow, the Tottenham midfielders immediately dropped in the defense to cover the wingers, while the fullbacks were now easily able to cover the Arsenal wingbacks. Arsenal are keeping the same 3-5 formation with the ball in the second half too. Arsenal are once again trying to isolate the Tottenham fullback in a 1v2 position, but this time the Tottenham midfielders were ready to help their fullbacks defensively. This time Ben Davies was easily able to stop Bellerin because now he has the defensive cover from Harry Winks. Mourinho's plan was very simple in the second half. Sit deep, defend the goal, and take your chances on the counter-attack. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.